Good afternoon, everybody. How are you all doing? Welcome back to the Arsenal Transfer News live show. Hope we're all doing well today. Great to be back with you guys, and of course, talking all things Arsenal. Got a lot of things to dive into. Bruno Guimarães, of course, news about him. What's going to happen with this still? Of course, some big news regarding Newcastle overall. Eddie Howe has officially left Newcastle, and they got Matthias Giselle as the manager. So, how will this affect the Bruno deal? Because they're saying it could really affect this one. Now Eddie Howe has left. We're talking about, of course, Vinicius Jr. We're gonna, because that's of course has always been mentioned in the last couple of days, and we're gonna talk about Ethan Nwaneri as well. Ethan Nwaneri, of course, some news came out about him today, so we've got quite a lot to dive into. But I hope everyone's been keeping well, guys. Good to be back with you, amazing people. If you do me a favor, we're already on 20 likes already. You lot have smashed it already, so do me a favor, smash like for me, guys. It does get the stream out there, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, we get everyone. We just quickly, before we wait for some people to come in, and then we'll share all the news. Get your comments in down below. We've got Marvel in the chat. Marvel, bro, I watched it yesterday, man. He said, "Have you watched the new Spider-Man yet?" Listen, any Marvel fans in the chat, let me know. Did you watch it, bro? It was sick. It was sick, man. I thought it was a great movie, honestly. Quite sad in parts, of course, and I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who's obviously not watched it yet. But yeah, like I'm a big Marvel fan as well, and I was like, yeah, like that was proper good movie, man. So I hope you enjoyed it, bro. But yeah, I thought it was sick. And I'm excited for the future ones as well. So yeah, but yeah, big up to you, Marvel. Matt Mohammed's in the chat. Who's a mystery defender? I mean, a bit deja vu. Do you remember back in the day with a mystery German player who we never signed in the end? But yeah, big up to you, Mohammed, man. We've got Hayden in the chat. Great to see you, Hayden, bro. That's my guy. Quaja's in the building. Big up to you, Quaja. I said Josh wearing pink to make the boys win. Come on, this first shirt we did was sick, bro. Yeah, and we wore it like 3 times or something. In that whole season, it was ridiculous. Hey, Vinny's in the chat, Mr. G. Oh, what the hell was that? I don't even know what that was. Yo, Vinny, bro. Yeah, man. Just my dog, guys. Mad. Yo, Vinny, Mr. Jean Grey. Wow, incredible. Cooper's in the building. There's only one Cooper. Bamiduro as well. Big up to you, my bro. Afternoon to you. And Yadif as well. Big up to you guys. Right, let's get into the news. All right, let me just share my thing. We'll start with the Bruno G news. I'll play this video because this came out about an hour ago, I want to say, on Romano's channel. This is what he had to say. So we're going to start with this, guys, so you can hear it all good.
Would that situation change something in the future of the player?
Yeah, look, I think if Eddie Howe is leaving, is also because he has a feeling that Bruno is going to be the next one. Then I don't want to sell players for other clubs, so they're going to decide Newcastle what they want to do. Of course, it's not on me, it's not on journalists in general, but at the same time, again, those close to Eddie Howe feel that Bruno could be the next one. Let's say that there is a strong possibility. Arsenal already had a few verbal proposals rejected, but Arsenal are likely to return. Arsenal are set to attack again for Bruno Guimarães. Bruno wants to go to Arsenal. That's very clear. And so now the direction of the story is for Bruno and Arsenal to be back at the table and having negotiations after they already agreed on personal terms. So on club to club with Newcastle quite soon. I think for Eddie Howe to lose a player like Anthony Gordon in June, a player like Tonali in July, a player like Bruno in August feels like too much. Even if Newcastle are adding good, talented players, they are all players who need to develop, who need to adapt to the Premier League. It's a completely different world. So that's also probably one of the reasons.
So we have it. Let me also share my other screen quickly. And then we'll talk a bit more about this deal in detail. And then we move on to some other stories as well. Right. So we'll get rid of this one. Yeah. So as I said, we got Vinny to talk about. But yeah, Bruno G. So now, obviously, as we know, Eddie Howe has left Newcastle today. And the decision was taken as Howe believed the club was eventually sell Bruno G to Arsenal in the summer. Of course, he's lost quite a lot of his key players as it is. So, yeah, it does look like, obviously, this could be a big turning point for Bruno G. Now Eddie Howe has left. Obviously, they got, as I said a bit earlier, Giselle as a manager. I don't think he's a bad manager, actually. You know, he's won quite a lot of trophies at Austria, Salzburg, and Saudi as well. He won the Champions League back-to-back their version of the Champions League, the Asian Champions League. He won it back to back. So a good manager, and I'll see how he does do it at Newcastle. But this can also open the door for Bruno G. Now, in terms of where we're really at with this deal, obviously, like what we always say, the whole personal terms and this and that has all been agreed. Bruno wants Arsenal, as we know, but we're just at a stage where it really comes down to the fee, I think. Arsenal obviously have put in a few proposals already, as we spoke about the other day. 70 million was the first one, but Arsenal looking to improve that offer to around 75 million. And we just have to wait and see whether this one does eventually get accepted or not. So this is where we're really at. I mean, hopefully it's a matter of days, guys, and it doesn't drag on. Of course, we do return in 2 days. We play our first preseason game this Saturday against Girona. So the players are in Girona already, getting ready for that one. So hopefully, you know, this is it now. We're coming to the closing point of this deal. But again, it is Newcastle and the money that they want as well. I think they still want to get around 80 to 85 million for Bruno G. So look, we have to see. I've not heard anything about our 75 million bid be rejected as of yet. I don't know whether this will be enough. Hopefully it is, as I said. And as I said, it still will get moving and we get him in. I think at the start of the week, when I made this video on Sunday, speaking about this situation, a lot of people were saying this will be a big week in terms of Arsenal to get Bruno G done. So this is it now, guys. Hopefully we're in the closing stages of this deal, and we can get this guy in. I spoke to a lot of times why I think this guy would be perfect for Arsenal. We've all gone through it. Let me know your opinions down below. And yeah, hopefully Eddie Howe's left Newcastle. This does open the doors even more to Bruno G leaving Arsenal. But yeah, I mean, let's just quickly, before I come to the chat as well, let's get into some other news today. Hand of Arsenal posted about Vinny. Now, again, Hand of Arsenal, look, a lot of people were saying this guy is a different guy now. He's got a different account. He writes things differently, whatever. Look, the point is this guy quite clearly knows what's going on a little bit. You know, he has sources, don't he? There's no doubt about it. So I understand what people think. But he's basically said that Arsenal has spoken to the camp of Vinicius Jr. They've obtained all the necessary financial requirements and then improved it at all levels internally. So his camp's well aware if the contract talks fail. The English champion is ready to put a serious offer in if Vinny Jr. becomes available. That's just a bit of waffle there. According to well-placed sources, Arsenal continues to work on Julian Alvarez apparently as well. From Madrid's point of view, obviously they've had unsuccessful contract talks at the moment, but hence why he's got a year left, and you know that's why I was saying I'm quite surprised how they waited so long. And it's the financial gap of both camps is 7-digit multi-million figures. Real Madrid are not willing to blank check Vinny. They have a limit and won't break it for anyone. And yeah, talks between the camps set to resume in the coming days. So yeah, I mean, you had that thing, didn't you, from Sky Sports the other day saying that, oh yeah, you know, they expect Vinny to stay at Real Madrid. But again, guys, it's hope that kills you, man. I'll be real. It's hope that kills you. It's not over. It's not until it's over, man. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say, guys. Listen, look, a lot of the information that came out is everything that we already knew, really. Let's be real. Like from Sky Sports saying, well, we know that he's a Real Madrid boy. Let's be real of it. Like the guy's, you know, this is one of his dream growing up in Brazil, South American. It's your dream to play Real Madrid. You know, the players that have played at Real Madrid from his country as well, as we know. So he's a Real Madrid boy. He's been there many years. There's no surprise they want to stay at Real Madrid. But at the same time, Real Madrid got the big decisions to make because they do not want to sell this guy on the free. Yeah, it's not like they're going to wait for his contract to run down. I don't see that happening. I'll be very surprised if he's on the free. It's sort of now or never. I think Real Madrid are going to want money for him. Then that's where Arsenal quite clearly improving. This whole thing proved, that we have money. This whole thing proved that we can go for big players. So listen, if the worst comes to the worst, and for me the likely option right now is Vinny stays at Real Madrid. Okay, he stays at Real Madrid. I respect the ambition, but now let's carry that over. Let's show this ambition for some other big players, some other big clubs. Let's go to Juventus and knock on the door for Kane and Yildiz. Then people could say, "Oh, Yildiz, he ain't for sale." well, you put the money down and he is for sale, mate. Yeah, money can talk, and we saw it in the transfer market already. You got to make these players available, in my opinion, guys. Yeah, and this is what you got to go and do now to the big clubs and go and get their best players. Try and get their best players. We need the left winner, guys. So go to all the big clubs and look for the top left winners, and let's go and put some money down like we're doing Vinicius Junior. So again, I personally think he stays at Real Madrid. It's not confirmed, obviously, that he signed a new contract yet, but it's going to be a big few days to see what happens. Yeah, so I said about Bruno. What's this about Vinny Jr.? Apparently, Mourinho doesn't consider Vinny Jr. essential at Real Madrid. The club will not force you departure, but they also won't close the door to a good offer. Real Madrid cannot pay him 80 million signing bonus, nor give him 80% of image rights. It's kind of by this Pepe Alvarez guy. Apparently, he's quite reliable. But yeah, again, just kind of what I echoed before about Vinny Jr. there. This is what I want to talk about before I come to you guys' comments. Please keep them down below. There's 130 people locked inside, so make sure you guys do smash your likes. I will, if anyone new tuning in, I will talk about the Bruno G stuff in a minute as well. Once again, the situation with that one. But yeah, so Ethan Nwaneri is the type of profile that is interested of AC Milan. There's been contact. Milan is making inquiries to understand the situation. I can add that there are other clubs interested. There's a Cutthroat, Leipzig, then 2 Premier League clubs, Fulham and Everton, also interested in Ethan Nwaneri. Arsenal open to a possible departure. A permanent deal would be better, but without losing control over the player's rights. He's definitely not an untouchable player. He's quite the opposite. Bro, this is ridiculous in my opinion, man. And then we had today from Simon Collins, right? He's saying, and Jack Rossa, he's saying that Borussia Dortmund are also interested in signing Arsenal midfielder Ethan Nwaneri. Now, guys, for me, if it's a loan deal, then okay, I kind of hear it. Look, I think if it's a loan deal, it's a good move for the kid. Send him out to Dortmund, fantastic team. We've seen some great players develop over there at Dortmund, some English players as well. You know, the likes of Jude Bellingham's, the likes of Sancho did fantastic at Dortmund. You know, it's a good league and it's a good team to develop at Dortmund, right? On a loan deal, same. I love to see him play in Italy as well, playing for Milan. He's going to be playing under Ruben Amorim, but okay, you know, I think he could do good in this type of league. And then, or even Fulham or Everton, I think could be a great move for him playing Premier League football. It's a loan deal though. This whole permanent thing for me, this cannot happen. If we sell Ethan Nwaneri on permanent deal, that is for me a disgrace in my opinion. Because quite clearly, this guy's proved already enough that he's good enough to play for the football club. Okay. That season that he had, not last season, before he got loaned out last season, the one where Saka was injured, yeah, and on the right when he was balling out. This kid's a superstar. If we were to sell this guy permanently, we will regret it. We would actually regret it, guys, in my opinion. I think this would be like a Serge Gnabry 2.0, but worse. Because Serge Gnabry was at West Brom, right? Didn't really hit the ground at West Brom, but went to Bayern Munich and was like, oh, great. That one came back to haunt us a little bit to get rid of Serge Gnabry, but this will be worse because this kid for me is a lot more better than Serge Gnabry. The potential that this kid's got, he's already proved that he could be a superstar one day. This guy needs to get opportunities for Arsenal next season in the first team. And as I said, if he's not going to get the opportunity, then at least loan him out. The whole permanent thing, I'm not a fan of whatsoever. This guy's good enough to start over. Who would you rather start next season on the right wing? Because if we ain't got Saka, who would you rather start? Because for me, I'll be starting Ethan Nwaneri on the right wing. Hopefully, he has a good preseason as well. You know, so he scores a few goals or he, you know, looks quite promising, and then hopefully he'll get the opportunity. This guy is quite clearly good enough, man. We shouldn't be selling this guy at all, in my opinion. A loan deal, I can hear it, but selling this guy, we'll have mud on our faces. This will be a Gnabry 2.0, but worse. But yeah, there we have it, guys. That is all the news for today. Obviously, if you're just tuning in about Bruno G, Eddie Howe's left Man United. No, he hasn't. Eddie Howe's left Newcastle United, I should say. And this one of the reasons was because of the players that he's been losing. Of course, Anthony Gordon's, Tonali, and also the final nail in the coffin is Bruno G. One of the reasons was because Bruno G, his captain, is going to be moving on as well. So yeah, we're in the closing stages of this deal now. Hopefully, all all that's there to be is the fee, really. Getting the correct fee with Newcastle. Hopefully they will accept the 75 million offer. It could be that with a few add-ons, 75 plus 5 million add-ons, maybe take up to 85. Sorry, maybe take up to 80 million pounds as well. So yeah, that is that there with Bruno G as well. But yeah, let me just we'll go through the comments, everybody. Marvel, great to see you, bro. I think I answered that one earlier. But yeah, Mohammed. Yeah, I mean, look, this whole mystery defender BS. As I said, take it with a pinch of salt, mate, because at the same time, right? At the same time, I heard this with the whole German. Do you remember that? The mystery German player back in like 2023 or whatever it was. Anyone know who the mystery German was in the end? Or was that a load of nonsense? Probably a load of nonsense, wasn't it? So this came out, I mean, because we obviously, the whole Saliba thing, yeah. If I had to think of some names, maybe some Portuguese defenders like the Basque guy, Arujo from Benfica. Apart from that, I'm struggling. I love it to be like an Italian defender who plays in Serie A. Someone like Ndika, I think it's quality, personally, but it probably isn't him. It's probably one of those ones that we've been looking at, supposed to be looking at. So, or it could be that Freneza guy, because that Freneza can play right back and right wing, can't he? So maybe, I mean, you say defender, are you meaning centre back? Could it mean another right back? I don't know. But this whole mystery thing, I just find BS, man. Why can't you just tell us the name, if it even is true? Yes, how you doing? Big up, my guy. Big up yourself, bro. Appreciate you, man, for that as always. How are we doing for likes? We're on 40. Smash the likes for me, people. That'd be greatly appreciated as always. But yeah, man. Look, what we thinking? We need to get this Bruno G deal done, man. And hopefully this is it now, my friend. Hopefully this is it. We get this Bruno G deal done by this week. I'll be happy, 100% happy with Bruno G. But I think we need more, man. We need that superstar, don't we? On top of this window to make it a proper window, in my opinion. Afternoon, Chew. Good afternoon as well, mate. Big up, Chew Kwaja. Great to see you, bro. He says, got a feel for Eddie Howe. He's brave and made the right decisions leaving Newcastle United. 4.5 years at Newcastle. I mean, look, he won them their first cup in years, right? And he got them Champions League football on a few occasions. But yeah, I think he had a success at Newcastle. It'd be interesting what the next step is for him. And I'm actually excited to see this Messias Giselle guy. Young manager, isn't he? From German, obviously. And he's I mean, everywhere he's gone, I think he's won, hasn't he? I know it's the Austrian league and the Salzburg, but he won two leagues at Salzburg. I think he won 2 leagues at Salzburg and a cup at Salzburg. He won 2 Champions Leagues in Saudi. Allow, I think his team was as well. So yeah, he won the Champions League back to back with Al Hilal, I think it was, and yeah, so he could do well, man. I'm actually excited for them to see who they do. But if you're a Newcastle fan right now, yeah, obviously you had the whole players like Gordon and Tonali leave anyway. And then the whole Bruno G news, but then Eddie Howe leaving. Imagine if Bruno G is here we go. It'd be one of the worst days for Newcastle, bro. And they're also losing out on some of their players as well. It ain't looking too great for Newcastle at the moment, to be honest. There's only one Cooper, man. Big up Cooper. Get Bruno done. Hopefully this week, man. Hopefully this week is when it does get done. Yes, bro. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, man. I said, big up my guy Yadif, bro. PR Arsenal sign some fucking players. I know, bro. I know. Especially when we have the preseason starting in 2 days, guys, against Girona. You know, so we need these players in, and soon come Coventry on that Friday night, and then before we know it, window's going to be shut in 1st September. So just over a month now until it shuts. We need to sign, obviously, get Bruno G done, but also sign hopefully a superstar on the win as well. Big up Wookie, man. How you been keeping, Wookie? Eddie Howe's gone. Hopefully this accelerate things. Yeah, I mean, this is what they're saying, bro. This is what they're saying. And apparently one of the reasons, again, take it a pinch of salt, guys, but one of the reasons why Eddie Howe has decided to leave Newcastle is because of some of the players that he's been leaving. And one of the reasons was Bruno G as well. You know, he was expecting Bruno G to leave. So, yeah. The Vinny Jr. situation is spread the Arsenal PR. I get why you say that, because I've seen a lot of people say that it's to use Arsenal so Real Madrid act for the whole contract thing. But at the same time, right, I do think there is something more into this, Khawaja, because David Ornstein came out and said, obviously, that tweet that we are... What I'm trying to say is, Khawaja, yeah, we have the money. We have the money, and I think we are trying to push if an offer is there. If Vinny Jr. contract doesn't work out in the next couple of days, we have the financial backing. We have the money there to go and sign Vinicius Jr. The wages quite clearly doesn't seem to be an issue. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, if we can't get Vinny Jr., Khawaja, as I said at the start, right, then let's go to these other big clubs, bro. Because this whole thing's proved that Arsenal have the funds, Arsenal have the money there to go and spend money. So let's go and do it, guys, because we need a top left winner. Creo, bro, my guy, how you been keeping, Creo? Big up yourself, bro. Man call me Mr. J Havertz. There we go. There we go, man. Yeah, he still got the profile picture. He's still got the profile picture. Bless up, Creo, man. Good to see you, bro. Hope you've been having a great summer, and looking forward to the new season as well, bro. But bless up to you, bro. Legend, man. Well, again, I think, in my opinion, that's a likely outcome. I ain't gonna get my hopes up. It's hope that kills. I do think he'll end up staying at Real Madrid, but you never know. You never know, people. At the moment, it's not been 100% confirmed that he's signed a new contract. They're just in talks of it. In the next couple of days, they're gonna have meetings and all this stuff. So let's see, man. Let's see what happens. Bless I hate him, man. Legend. 80 mil, yeah. I mean, I think it'd be up to 80 mil, whether it's like 75 mil and then do a few add-ons in there to get 80 mil. And what else? Yeah. Obviously, the 75 mil on its own, maybe not enough. I think just add-ons. Yeah, exactly that, bro. Hopefully that will be enough. It should be enough, shouldn't it, for him. Vinny and Madrid have reached a final agreement to stay. I mean, if you're going off Sky Sports, and go off Sky Sports, then believe who you want to believe, bro. But I don't think it's 100% confirmed. Vinny's salary will depend if Gabby, Jesus, and they'll surely, no, bro. They have to both go, man. Gabby, Jesus needs it done, and Reece Nelson. He's the last Wenger player left. He's the last Wenger player left, bro. That's what I'm gonna say. You know, he'll play the preseason. He'll look good like he always does, and then something will happen. He'll get loaned out or hopefully sold. Yeah, I think he's talking about Sky Sports, bro. Do you remember when Sky Sports came out and said, like, the other day, that Vinny Jr. agreed a deal to obviously stay? What's his name? That Gary Cottrell. That Gary guy was the same guy who said who has links to Jose Mourinho as well, by the way. So a lot of people are saying is due to Jose. It's because he's part of Jose Mourinho's camp that they've came out of this. So I don't think it's 100%. Doc's in the building, man. The Doc's in the building. Go on, Doc. Big up to you, bro. Big up yourself, my man. Great show. Whose channel was it? Was you on the other day? Was it Abs? I think. Shout out to Waffle Don Abs. Yeah, great show you did. I know. Or was it Tony? I think you was with him and Tony as well, right? Great show you did the other day. I was watching in the background, and bro, you spoke facts, bro. Yeah, this is, mate. The doc speaks facts. At the end of the day, yeah. Big up to you, Daily Doosan, the Daily Ginny Junior. Yeah, this is what it is every window, bro. This is what it is. All right, listen. Would you be surprised? Dusan Vlahovic is a free agent, doc, bro. Don't be surprised if there's a link that comes out of him from Arsenal. Arsenal monitoring the situation of Dusan Vlahovic, as always. Bro, are you saying you'd rather Alvarez over Vinicius Jr.? Or are you saying it's more realistic to get Alvarez? Bro, for me, it's not even a debate, man. Vinicius Jr. is left winner. You got to go all in for him. Liverpool are going to sign Barcola. Yeah, I know they're moving a bit slow, but I think they'll eventually get him, man. Again, look at the fee for Barcola, though. The fee for Barcola is ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, they say in 100 and... Well, I first said 170 million euros, that is. But I reckon it'll go over 130 or something like this. So no from me for Alvarez. Look, I mean, I had this good debate on Rory's channel, man. I think I saw him in the chat earlier on. If Rory's in the chat, big up to him. But go and check out on his podcast. And, you know, we were talking about this Alvarez thing. The whole Gyökeres and Alvarez things, the swap deal should not be happening. This swap deal should not be happening at all. All right? Gyökeres should be going nowhere. I will sign Alvarez if it meant Jesus was to go. Because, and I also think it will depend on Arteta tweaking the system a little bit to maybe play Gyökeres and Alvarez together. You know, I think we saw it a little bit last season, Gyökeres and Havertz, play a few times together. Whether they goes to up top or whether he goes and does the thing where Alvarez maybe playing in the 10, in behind Gyökeres. I get we got Eze and I get we got Odegaard there, but sort of what Alvarez did when he was at Man City, you know, where he played with Haaland, or at Atleti sometimes, where you have Sorloth playing up there and then he is the guy playing in behind. Alvarez as like a lone striker, I understand what people have their concern there because the Premier League's physical and you know, but at the same time, Alvarez did it with Manchester City. You know, the only reason why he left was because he wanted to be the main guy, and Manchester City got some big money. I mean, what was it, 90 million or 87 mil for Alvarez in the end, didn't they? So I rate Alvarez very highly, but I will not be doing a swap deal. Gyökeres has got to stay, and I'll be considering alternatives. I'll be paying money, you know, and I think we can get a good deal. It's not like Barcelona, because I think Atleti only offering the money for Barcelona because it's Barcelona, it's the biggest rivals, yeah? I think if Arsenal come into the question, they'll be up to sending Alvarez to us because it's abroad. You know, we ain't got that rivalry with Atleti. We have a bit of respect there as it is. But, I mean, they could consider the swap deal. This should not be happening, in my opinion. No, I think he's been really off it in the last year. You know, 8 La Liga goals. Champions League wise, he looked really good though. You know, Champions League, I think he scored over 11, didn't he? Alvarez. La Liga wise, he was off it completely, ban average. But he was good at Man City, man. He was good at Man City. Ethan will go stay alone. The same with Salmon. And Setford. Yeah, I said Hayden, with Ethan, if he goes out on loan, then I don't mind it. If he ain't going to play, well, if he does not play, because there's no point of him if he gets off the bench, like 10 minutes off the bench in Premier League games, or he just plays the cup games. I want him to go and play week in, week out. You know, I want him to go maybe to Fulham, Everton, Borussia Dortmund, so he gets some game time week in, week out. If you ain't going to trust him, Arteta, and play him for a lot of games last season, I think he's good enough to start games, Ethan Nwaneri, especially with Saka. With Saka being injured, how long he's going to be out for at the start of the season, I think Ethan's good enough to start on the right wing. Oh, and Noni Madueke personally, because this guy proved that 2 seasons ago. On the right wing, he looks fantastic. Absolutely. And he was what, like 18? So I think that's his position personally. We should be entertaining selling the guy, though, in my opinion. Yeah, this came out the other day, didn't it, Glenn, as well? Big up Glenn, my guy. Glenn's a legend, bro. Glenn's a legend. Absolute real one. I just saw that. Big up Football Overseas as well for the raid, by the way. Big up Football Overseas. Appreciate you, bro. Make sure you're summons Football Overseas. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, man. Yeah, this came out by like Ben Jacobs and Simon Collins and TalkSport, and apparently that we're very close to agreeing a deal. So, as I said, I think it could be 75 mil, 80 million, up to 80 million. I think that should do it. Hopefully, Ethan can go. Nah, no. I'm sorry, Creo, you're my guy, bro. But no, Ethan cannot go, bro. The thing, why not, bro? We need to have them both, because Damon can play in the 10 naturally, but he can play out. Damon and Ethan, they can play in different roles together. I'm looking long term, right? We have to keep these around. I understand if you mean a loan deal, then yeah, but we cannot be getting the guy permanently, man. Cannot be getting this guy permanent, getting rid of this guy permanently, in my opinion. Hopefully, it'll be done by Monday. Yeah, man. Hopefully. By this weekend. Anyone in the club talking about South Ethan, Maxwell MLS needs to get bounced into the sun. Ethan is levels above Middleweke and the pillow foot. I agree. Exactly, bro. That's why I said, in my opinion, I'd rather start Ethan Wanyeri on the right wing to start the season over Noni Madueke. Bro, I know, but this is Arsenal this window, man. It keeps dragging on, doesn't it? Keeps dragging on and on and on. But Arsenal want a buyback clause. Oh, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Why can't we just loan the guy out, man? Like, if you ain't gonna keep the guy because you don't think he's ready for some reason, even though he is ready. But cool, ain't the manager. Arteta don't quite clearly think he's ready. Loan him out then to a club like Dortmund and all this. But selling him, bro, nah, not for me. Not for me, bro. It'd be the structure of the payment over his contract with a club to club. Yeah, I mean, as I said, Hayden, this Bruno G thing should hopefully be done this week, man. By Sunday night. Everyone thinks it'll be done by the weekend. Plasma, big up, bro. Good to see you, mate. Bless up, bro. Feeling like we're gonna get this deal done today. Oh, man said today, you know. I hope so. It is all falling into place, yeah. I'll be very, very surprised. Very surprised if we walked away from the deal, or if this deal did not get done. I think this is gonna happen, guys. It's got to happen as well, surely. Ben White should be sold. Yeah, I like Ben White. It's just the injuries that I think Arsenal are concerned about. Buyback clause. I don't know, man. I ain't feeling selling Ethan at all, bro. Even with a buyback clause. A loan deal, yeah, cool. Wyatt's confirmed to leave. Really? Does a bit of Brazilian influence help Vinny? The Brazilian influence help Vinny? What? Join Arsenal? How do you mean, bro? Ben might be a question mark. He can't leave yet as he ain't 100% fit. Yeah, I mean, he's another one that I don't... Well, he's back in training, though, isn't he? He's going to be in the pre-season. But, yeah, I mean, he probably isn't 100%, is he? I can't lie. I'd rather keep Ben White than sign a right back. Yeah. Because what the right backs are talking about is... I mean, someone said it here, Freneza. He's like, what, 20, 21 still. We was actually looking at him when he was playing in Spain for Real Valladolid. But yeah, he's quite good at sporting, though. He can play on the win as well. Apparently he's going Roma, is he? There we go. Maybe we will keep Ben White then, which my only concern with Ben White is the injuries, really, because when you someone to come in there, Timber is back now, which is good, but he had obviously bad injuries, hasn't he, Timber? And I'm a bit concerned playing him week in, week out. But he's one of our main guys, Timber. So, yeah. I will be happy to keep Ben White personally because I think Ben White's quality. It's just the fitness at times is a concern. Arujo will be perfect for us. Yeah, is this the Benfica guy? Or is this the sport? Because there's two that I like the guy from Sporting. Do you know the Uruguayan? Maxi Arujo. He's left back though, isn't he? And I'm like, we got Kala and Capes there already. But I do rate that Arujo guy. And the what's his name? The other one from Benfica, the centre back. I ain't seen too much of him personally though. We got Thomas in the chat. Just look, I sent you on Instagram. I have a look, Glenn, bro. Hopefully it's a Glenn. Mate, Glenn's got his sources as well. We need a Glenn Marsh bomber. I don't see it, bro. No, sorry. Now I do. My Instagram's playing up a little bit. Yeah, but Glenn, are these guys actually reliable, bro? Because these are like some of these ITKs who just make these accounts to try and think they know everything. So I don't know. It probably is true because in terms of the fee, yeah. Yeah, guys, Saturday we are back. I'll be live on the channel doing it as well. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's getting closer now, isn't it? Big up to you, Glenn, bro. How's Alvarez an alternative to Vinny? He has no pace, can't be a left winner. No, I think he was saying if we can't get Vinicius Jr. as the big money, because obviously the money Vinicius is going to cost. Arsenal's also a massive fan of Alvarez, right? And Alvarez is going to cost quite a bit of money, like over 100 million. So I think that's what he's saying. If we can't get Vinicius Jr., another attacker maybe is. I don't think he's comparing them position by position. Obviously, that's ridiculous, right? But if there's an opportunity to still get Vinny, I'm taking him Vinicius Jr. all day long over Alvarez. Big up, Drew, bro. I was a mystery German. Yes, Drew. Big up, bro. They found out I was too old. big up, Drew, man. That's my guy. Come on. Big up, bro. Thank you, man. Yes. Smash the likes up, guys, as well. There's over what are we on 70 likes almost, guys. So yeah, bless up, people. Appreciate it, man. He left with it with a brain. Yes, we do. Who's he, bro? You going about Bruno G? Yes. So this was yeah, I'm excited to see Zolis as well play, actually. He got an assist against MK Don, so I'm looking forward to see what he does. Obviously, quite a lot of good things about him. He's got a lot of goals last season, got a lot of assists as well. I understand people are going to say it's a Belgium league. But again, look, we're seeing players come from these different leagues and they're not respected in that sense. But we're seeing a few players come from these other leagues that are not respected and done pretty good. So, yeah, I'm quite excited to see what obviously Zolis does. I've seen quite a lot of our fans hate on the guy already. Why? You know, I give the guy the opportunity to prove to us that he's good enough. And I think, look, he's still 24 years of age. We got him, was it like 34 million deal as well? Be the Trossard replacement, everyone's saying. So, yeah, big up to Zolis, man. Viva España. Yeah, hey, congrats. You're Creole, you're Spanish as well, right? Or you support, yeah, you support them, I'm pretty sure as well. So, congratulations, bro, on the World Cup. Spain going to dominate now, bro. I'm telling you. Euros, World Cup, and Euros again, like they did in 2008. 2010 as well. Yeah, Rory's in the building, man. Big up, Rory. We're in the end game now. Big up, bro. Also, don't play with me. Yes. We are in the end game. We are in the end game, guys. This hopefully should be done in a few days. We're not signing a left winger. Watch, we have... This is my concern as well, Yadif, bro. This is my concern is... I said this the other day. Would it surprise you if we had Martinelli and Zolis as our two left winners next season? If this Vinny Jr. thing obviously doesn't happen, which is probably going to be likely. Let's just think about likely, right? It could be Zolis and Martinelli, which is not good enough. There's not even anything against this Zolis guy, right? But obviously Martinelli scored 1 goal in the Premier League last season. We need upgrades. Zolis ain't an upgrade. Like Zolis can be good for the future and as squad depth, but he ain't a level raiser, is he? Which we know we needed. So having Martinelli and Zolis 2 left winners, because we couldn't get Rodgers to play there and we couldn't get anyone else, ain't looking good, man. I'll be real with that. Anyone else agree our away kit is 100%, bro? The one that Bruno G's got on there, Drew got it early as well. He loves it. I'm getting it, bro. Yeah, this is for me. I love it, bro. Honestly, one of the best that they've done. The thing with Adidas, yeah, is like they barely miss, do they? With Arsenal kits recently, the only one that I think was a bit crazy was that yellow one they did a few years ago, where it looked like a high-vis jacket. You know, like with all the yellow and then all the black stripes on it. I was like, yeah, okay, that one was, even though we played quite good in that kit, like we won 6-0 and all that, like against Burnley's and like 5-0 against West Ham's and Sheffield United's as well. We played good in the kit, but it was mad. Apart from that kit, I think every other kit they've done, yeah, fair play Adidas, man. Bruno could add his leverage for Vinny. They could have a good partnership going on in the national team, yeah? Hopefully, bro. Agent Bruno G. Bro, I'll be real, Crow. The 3rd kit, yeah? This yellow one is they're literally doing the exact same carbon copy from the one we had in 22-23. 21-22, sorry. All they've done is added some straps on it, bro. Also closing the deal. Yeah, I think I read that one a bit earlier on. Yeah, you're in South Africa, right? Yeah. Waiting for Bert to warm me up. Is winter where you are over there? Well, a lot of people were saying apparently he's on holiday, weren't he? What other winners besides Vinny out there that aren't ridiculous prices? Generally, you can only think of Williams and Rashford's. Yeah, I do hear you, bro, because the whole Barcola thing, he'll put it in up with Liverpool, but he's going to be a lot of money. Literally, yield is, but that's Arsenal got to go there and put proper money down. Hey, that's the thing, bro. I'm struggling as well. You mentioned Williams, Rashford. Oh man, Liao, but I don't even want Liao, to be honest with you, bro. He's been ban average for years. That's the thing, bro. That's the thing. It wouldn't surprise me if we did get Rashford, you know, on deadline day or something. Yes, true. I like when Jordan keeps saying it, even though he always gets caught out of it. I say he should clock on by now. Big up to Jordan. Rashford could go Chelsea. Yeah, that was it. Abs, Tony G. Yeah, Gianni as well. Great show you guys did, man. See, that's the thing. Creo supports Spain, yeah, and even he don't rate Williams. Even he don't rate Williams, bro. A raid from football overseas. You know, so actually, going back, I was just thinking, what about Luis Diaz? Where's the comment gone? I was thinking this the other day because I rate Diaz very highly. I wanted Diaz when he left Liverpool before he went to Bayern Munich. But because I've been hearing maybe he'll stay at Bayern Munich as it is anyway, right? And of course, it's going to be difficult for Bayern Munich to get rid of him because of the season that he had, right? Am I back? Guys, I don't know what happened there, man. Hold on. Am I? I think I'm back, you know. Man said I had a stroke. No. Wait, am I back? Yeah. Bro, what is this? This is crazy. All right, I'm gonna come back in and come back out because this is a joke. Give me 2 seconds. All right, we should be back, guys. If anyone who was with me like 2 years ago, when when was it, bro? Hold on, this is crazy. Can you guys hear me? Am I back now? Bro, what is this thing doing? My whole laptop just crashed. Right. Oh, give me a sec, man. What is going on here? Why is this froze again, guys? Frozen again, LA. Because guys, my whole screen just froze. Hold on. Mate, what is this thing doing? Why am I down here now? This whole thing is such a joke, bro. Restream's pissing me off. I'm gonna have to on my phone quickly, bro. Right. Are we back? Are we back? Please tell me we're back. Jesus Christ. Are we? I can't, bro. I can't even tell. The thing froze again, bro. This is a joke. Guys, I don't know if you can even hear me, man. But this whole thing is broke. This whole thing's froze. It's restream, man. I'm telling you, it's literally restream. Restream are jokers, man. Guys, if you can hear me, thank you for watching. It says that we're back, but the problem is, guys, yeah, is I can't pin any comments up. So this is so weird. Like you can hear me, so I'm back on here, yeah, but I literally can't. I can't read any. I can't pin your comments up. So if you guys can hear me, then that's great. It says that we're back, but yeah, I did, bro. This guy's a joker, man. This guy's a joker. Right, good. Big up Drew, man. So you guys can see me, yeah? I said froze that Arsenal signings for Bruno G. Frozen again, ole ole. Big up E. Ross, man. Nah, it's not on my Wi-Fi, bro. Because I tried to join. I was trying to check my Wi-Fi. I tried to join on 5G, and it just kept freezing me out. It's restream, bro. Because they did this to me before in the World Cup. Big up Straight Cannon, bro. Right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to do it the old way, man. I'm gonna have to read some comments just from my phone. Only Barca says sign Barcola before Liverpool. Mohammed says going to sign Nusa. Wookie says 140 for Barcola. Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. That's actually ridiculous. It's actually, hold on. Restreams have reset, guys. I think. No, it hasn't. I literally got my hopes up too soon. That's so weird, man. Like you lot can hear me. That's all good though, but I just can't pin. I can't pin any comments up, man. Yeah, Drew. Literally, the third kit's like from 21-22 season. The third kit's literally from 21-22. Our away kit from 21-22 is that yellow one. Type in that one. It's the exact same. It's got a bit of yellow zigzag in it. PSG want 120 plus. That's ridiculous, in my opinion. Yildiz and Gula. Oh, yeah. Gula could be available, couldn't he? Big up my guy, E. Ross, in the building. That's my guy, bro. E. Ross, the boss. Yeah, that's when we had the Frozen again, bro. But just playing with our heads. It's already done. Yeah, hopefully in a few days, man. Hopefully in a few days. Yeah, that's facts, Creo, bro. That's facts. At least my mic's on. Usually, I make the rookie mistake and I don't even turn my mic on half the time. Good evening. Wait, there's loads of comments coming through, so maybe it's back. Maybe it's back. Is it back? Yo. Oh my God, we're back. We're back, guys. I can pin comments, finally. Jesus, man. Restream. It's all Restream's fault, man. No, it wasn't my Wi-Fi. It was Restream. It was Restream. Oh, my days. Now I can go back up. Sorry, people, man. All right, good. Right, we were here. Do Chelsea really need any more winners? Bro, it's mad. Do you think Barcola hasn't moved because his camp's waiting for our left winger outcome? It could be Jay, but at the same time, is it just Liverpool taking their time with it as well? Because he's agreed to join Liverpool, hasn't he? He's saying that he wants to move to Liverpool, but potentially, if he's still available, could we see a hijack from us? I don't know, bro. It is a lot of money as well for Barcola, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, potentially, man. Fair play. This is how we should. Do you know what? I need to adopt your mindset, like for Arsenal for this window, bro. Like real talk, because we might as well come like this every single window. Because then you won't actually get vexed, will you? Because you actually know. Then I can't be disappointed. Exactly, bro. Yeah. Alonso wants all the winners. Barcola will end up at Liverpool. Yeah, I think so as well. How you doing, man? I think so as well. Yeah, I agree with that, bro. I'll be getting rid of Gabby Jesus, bro. His knees are done. We'll be better off watching other teams' windows because they get deals done. No dramas, dragging it out for weeks and weeks and weeks. Kruby's had he's out for 3 months, isn't he, Kruby? Shame for him because he's quality, absolute quality Kruby, isn't he? But will that affect him going to a different club now as well? Because I think Barcelona were looking to sign him as well. Barcola, Bruno G. Bullard as well. That's our ex-player, you know, from our youth academy. Bullard, yeah, he's a beast, isn't he? He's a beast for Sunderland. I remember when he played against Arsenal, bro. Both times, bro, he was solid. Especially when we went to Stadium of Light. Scored that really good goal, didn't he, as well? Even doesn't want to play right wing. But, bro, Ethan's got to get into the mindset of you're playing for Arsenal Football Club. It shouldn't matter. I get players have their preference. I get players have their personal position. But you're playing for Arsenal Football Club. That alone, don't matter where you play, man. You know, you've got to, bro, this is Arsenal. I don't care if you play left wing, bro, like, or right wing. I hear it because maybe he's more natural. Players have their natural positions, don't they? That they have preferences where they want to play. But it was the same thing if we would sign Rodgers then, because didn't Rodgers is naturally a number 10. That is his position. He even openly come out and said that he wants to play number 10. So put him on the left wing. But the thing is, this guy's already played on the right wing for Arsenal. You know, like he played there 21, 22. No, he played there 23, 24 season, and he played very well there. Very well. Bruno G to Arsenal is 100. I'm doing good, Korea. I hope you're doing well. Ethan just have a left foot. Ethan just has left foot. And what you're only saying he's only good with his left foot? I don't understand your point, bro. I'm hearing it'll be 78 million for Bruno G, yeah? Ethan is going to prove himself this season. Hope so, man. Hope so. Hope he gets the opportunity. Facts, it is silly to get rid of Ethan. I couldn't agree more. You're aware Ethan went on loan? Nah, bro. Ethan went on loan because he got 5 minutes last. Bro, you not remember? Not last season, the season before that, bro. When he played in the start, when Saka was injured, when everyone was injured and we had no one left, pretty much, Ethan played fantastically. And then when he came back, when Saka came back, yeah, do you not remember against Bournemouth, against Crystal Palace, in the Champions League games? Against PSG, for example, this guy was coming off the bench for 5 minutes every single game. Even in the Premier League games where the league was over, this guy didn't get any starts whatsoever. He played against Ipswich, yeah, but against Palace when it was 2-2, against Bournemouth when it was 2-1. Arteta has been bringing him off the bench on the right wing, by the way, for 5 minutes. What's he going to do in 5 minutes? He's lacking the game time as well, bro. And it's a shame because he scored in his first game for Marseille, by the way. And that was with De Zerbi, right? De Zerbi was actually a big part on why Ethan went there. And then De Zerbi left, and then Ethan, under the new manager, the new manager played Greenwood over him, didn't he? And he couldn't even fit into their team anymore. Okay, cool. Maybe going back to this, his best position is in the middle. So are you telling me he's not good enough to play in the middle then for Arsenal? I think the guy's a baller, man. Yes, 30 corner afternoon to you, mate. How you doing, bro? I invited you to agree, but you didn't join. Did you? Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. I'd never got the invite, I don't think, bro. Or even if you didn't invite me, I don't think it's on WhatsApp, bro. Was it on WhatsApp or Instagram? I think it was WhatsApp because Dom was telling me something about it. Like, you got it off Dom, my number, but let me check my WhatsApp. I don't think I got any invitations, bro. If you message me on WhatsApp, yeah, personally, and then I'll be able to, I'll add your number in, and then hopefully you can add me from there, bro. I'm just checking now. I haven't got any invitations at all. If it is on WhatsApp, bro. But yeah, big up to you, Pretty Corner, man. Here we go later today, bro. That'll be limbs, bro. That'll be limbs. If we do keep Ethan, then he must go on. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him going out on loan again. Who's Belgium's Lille winner? Oh, what? That Fernandez guy. Fernandez Perot guy, whatever his name is. I ain't heard of him. I mean, he played... Well, no, he didn't even play in the World Cup. He was in the World Cup squad, wasn't he? For Belgium, but that's really it. Well, this is my concern. It's down to, like, I would give him a lot of minutes personally, but it's obviously not up to us. It's down to Arteta. Well, is Arteta going to trust him enough to give him the amount of minutes? So if this... Realistically, I think maybe Arteta will not give him the amount of minutes, which will mean a loan deal. I think a Dortmund, Milan playing in Italy would be good for him, or even Fulham or Everton. Give him another loan deal so he plays week in, week out. But I wouldn't be selling him at all. No chance. I'd rather kept Nelson over signing Bonnie Blue guy Madueke from Chelsea. Look, we need a left winner as well, bro. So reach out on next season. Ethan will get the minutes. He's a sharp shooter from outside the box. He's different. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully, bro. Hopefully. That's the thing. Edge of the box. He's so good, isn't he? Ethan. Also continues to monitor the situation. Bradley Barcola. Julian Alvarez as well. Coming from Sky Sports. Even if we were to sell him at... People say, oh, we can get money, but this is Arsenal at the same time as well. Even if we were to entertain to sell him, I reckon we would get undervalue for him, because this is what Arsenal will do in terms of selling players, man. Signing, do you think would be perfect? Bruno G in the midfield would tick all the boxes in the midfield, and yeah, probably Vinicius Junior on the left wing. You don't think the Bruno G's... You don't think it's gonna happen, bro? It's all PR. Nah, surely not, bro. He just had a minor procedure. Yeah. But he's so will he not be playing in the preseason then? Because I swear he's back in training or something, no? But I did hear something about that, right? Yeah. Maxi Arujo, yeah. Yeah, bro, he's quality, man, because he can do the thing going forward as well, really good. I think for Uruguay, he played left wing for them, I'm pretty sure. People say Vinny is playing with Arsenal. He just wants a new contract. I hear you, A7, bro, and this is the thinking that everyone's saying. But at the same time, what it does prove to me, I said it a bit earlier on, right? What it does prove to me is we have money there. We have money there to now go and sign the big players, because why would this come out if we ain't even thinking about it? I get it's to do with the contract thing potentially, but this is Ornstein coming out and saying that Arsenal, you know, it's been agreed internally that we want Vinicius Junior. We have the funds for Vinicius Junior, and it's gonna be a lot of money for him. But this just proves that we have money there. Yeah, Maxi Arujo, he's quality, man. Yeah, Saka's new haircut, man, is crazy, isn't it? Man's gone bald. Man's gone bald. Why do you have to pay to watch Arsenal? Bro, it's ridiculous, isn't it, man? It's ridiculous. I ain't paying for that, bro. I'm using my dodgy links, even though they're not even that dodgy, bro. But you know how it is, Fire Sticks and all this. But why do you have to pay? Yeah, bro, it's tenner for pre-season games, bro. It's ridiculous. Anyway, Arsenal will try and finesse money you know, from these fans. They try everything, don't they? They try everything. I'll even take Bailey over Alvarez. Bailey? Bailey. Who's Bailey, bro? I'm trying to think who he means. Alvarez playing left wing. He probably can, to be honest. Like, yeah, he probably could. Like, I think Alvarez, he could play in all different roles. Alvarez, because of that, because how technical he is. You know, he's very technical and he's quite good. I've seen him do it quite a lot for Atleti. Off the ball, he's phenomenal. I'll be real with it. Like, off the ball, that's why I think Arteta wants him so much as well, because when in terms of when we press, obviously you see it all, especially when Odegaard and Havertz play together. They're always the two, aren't they? Always pressing. I feel like Alvarez can. I mean, you watch him do it for Argentina, for example. He was an outlet for them. So he's good off the ball. And the thing about, yeah, like, he can play in all different roles, man. Like, I rate Alvarez very highly because I think of how complete a player that he is, right? But what I wouldn't be entertaining was getting rid of Gyökeres just to sign Alvarez. Not for me. We can get Alvarez, Vinny, Bruno G. We should be, this is the thing, yeah. We should be having this ambition to, you know, to sign these top players. So why not? I'm not excited for the transfer window anymore. I'm just worried if we're going to have a Raheem Sterling. Raheem the dream, bro. Or we sign a bare minimum. I hate to say it, but it's looking this way now, isn't it? Of course, we've still got September to come when the window ends. We've still got a month for the window. But at the same time, it ain't looking too great. Even if we sign Bruno G, big up straight cannon, my bro. Now, all they're saying is just because Eddie Howe's left, it could open the door even more. But apparently, it's getting in a stage now where we're going to go back in for another offer. 75 mil will be the fee. Maybe some add-ons in there to get to 80 million. Hopefully, that, should get affected. Hopefully, that would be accepted in the next couple of days. Excuse me, guys. It is. It's quite, yeah, it could be hit and miss, bro. And it is, you know, the Belgium league. He's got some great numbers, but it's whether you can transition that into the Premier League, isn't it? How can Solis get minutes if we sign Vinny? Because he'll be the backup, bro. He'll be the backup for because you know, you get Vinny and then you get rid of Martinelli, but you obviously need backup, don't you? So yeah, he looks pretty. Solis looks pretty good, but again, it's, yeah. Let's just see with Solis, man. I ain't gonna dig into the guy. Like, I've seen a lot of you fans dig into the guy. But nah, let's give this kid the opportunity, man. My words, just deadline day transfer Rashford to Arsenal. Here we go. As a bonus, we get Man United ex-player. Oh my god, yeah. Well, to be fair, Creo, that kind of works. Like, we got Heinze, don't we? Gabriel Heinze, right? I think he's done very good since he's came in at Arsenal. But yeah, man, like. Rashford, guys, honestly, Rashford's... Do you know what? I said this in my other streams, right? This is unpopular opinion to a lot of people because it's Rashford and Man United effects, and people... I don't think Arsenal fans don't want to go to Man United and get Rashford because he's fallen out of favour at Man United, right? But Rashford at Barcelona was really good. Rashford at Aston Villa was quite good. In a different team than Man United, in a different, like, atmosphere compared to where he was in Man United, obviously. And even at Man United, like, he had that season, didn't he? Or seasons where he did have some good numbers. And I remember the, 22-23 season where he was, when we were obviously in that title race, and he scored about over 20 goals. He was playing some good football, Rashford, man. For England as well, looked really promising. So I actually rate Rashford, but I don't know. I just feel it'd be very underwhelming considering, like, so what we sign. Solis, Messi there, Bruno G, Rashford. That's just Bruno G. Would be the one that stands out of all of those, obviously. But it's like when people talk about we need level raises, ceiling raises, yeah. It just doesn't. I don't know. I like I rate Rashford, but I don't know, man. It's not that exciting personally, and that also depends on, like, money. The wages that he's on as well, Rashford. Because why didn't he stay at Barcelona? Was it because of the wages? Oh, Grealish could be another one. Jesus. Again, Grealish had a good year at Everton, didn't he? But it's like, it just doesn't... Come on, we're Premier League champions, man. We go for the best of the best. Yellow one was our best in decades. The yellow one. The one from a few years ago, bro. Or the one this season coming up. Literally it is, bro. It's carbon copy, bro. It's carbon copy, bro. I'm not stuck on our new home shirt. The straps, the arms look too thick. Yeah. Do you know, I think I told you this earlier, a few streams ago, Drew, yeah. I wish they actually, the one that they need to remake is the 06 kit. Do you know, our last year at Highbury when we got to the Champions League final that season as well. That maroon kit that we had was beautiful. That's one of my favorite Arsenal kits. I wish they do like that colouring as well. With the O2 on there, bro, that was screams Henri, mate. Henri, Perez, yeah, that was a lovely kit, man. Last year at Highbury, guys, that one. What's this? People saying Hannah Varsel update on Bruno. Let's see. Oh, so Arsenal have presented a 80 million. Yeah, so we kind of 75, 80 million package for Bruno G. Per terms agreed. Eddie Howe was told weeks ago the club was considering the sale. So Eddie Howe was told that Bruno G was considering to leave, and maybe that could be a reason why he's left today. But yeah, he's saying that Arsenal have presented a package of 80 million, guys. That should be enough, surely, man. Let me share it for you people as well quickly. Let me share this quickly. Let's have a look. Let me see if I can share this quickly. Where is he? Hand of Arsenal. So 80 million, that's got to be accepted, man. Come on, surely. Surely, bro. Yeah, here we go. Let me share it. All right, give me a sec. Switch to this. Yeah, he said it here 2 minutes ago. Arsenal present a package that will total in the region of 80 million for Bruno G. So probably like 70, yeah, 75. What were you saying? What you guys are saying, man? 75 plus 5 mil add-ons, maybe. And yeah, Eddie Howe was told weeks ago the club was here in the South of Talisman. It's got to be, man. It's got to be, surely. It's got to be it now, guys. It's got to be it. It's got to be it. I think I read these a bit earlier when we froze, didn't we? Big up my guy Eros, the boss in the building, man. Big up to you, bro. Great to see you, man. Thank you, Kwaja, bro. Mannequin chatting was years ago. Yeah, Wookie, you remember that when you was two seasons ago, yeah? When we just, because when I moved house, we was doing the 5G, like the 4G, frozen again on LA, bro. I was freezing every single 10 minutes, bro. Every single stream. It's a nightmare. It was a nightmare, bro. The Mannequin challenge. Big up from Uganda, bro. Big up from Uganda. Can't you get the stuff, man? Yeah, that's why I went missing, Drew, for like 5 days last week. Also Uganda. Yeah, big up Uganda, man. Oh yeah, I remember that McDonald's Wi-Fi settings, bro. Zolis will be a revelation at Arsenal this season. If we get Bruno G, our summer, it's been a success. Everything else is gravy rich. Big up to you, Eric, bro. But I hope you're right about Zolis, bro. I ain't seen a lot of him. Looks promising so far, but you know, he's got a lot to prove. Of course, when you play for the champions, man. Like all our signings, this is what it's got to be. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, of course, it's easy to say Zolis works out and it surprised a lot of people. Fantastic. But I still think Zolis is, I'm happy with that. Bruno G buzzing with that. I still think we're going to need another left winger personally, bro. On top of that, like a X factor type player. Now, I got the bronze award because of you amazing people, bro. You know how it is. Everyone who voted for me for that. Thank you guys for that as well. But crazy. Is that, yeah, look, Lisa got mute chance. Bro, they got all chance for it now, man. It's happening again. It's happening again. TG's Wi-Fi. It's cut out again. Bro, it's him again, innit? Lurking in the bushes, bro. I moved house, Drew, and I got a new garden, right? And I got trees. I got like this forest behind me as well. Guarantee he's in there lurking, mate. Yeah, he's in there lurking. Bro, that's what, bro. E Ross, they got all chance now, you know, for my Wi-Fi now, bro. It's crazy. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you, Thomas, man. Yeah, this is a bit earlier on. That's, bro. Number one, bro. That's making me hungry now as well, man. That's actually making me hungry, bro. That's my dinner decided, Yadif, bro. Thank you, man. I'm craving that now. I'll be real. Bro's like Arsenal trying to sign Bruno G. Raymond, how you doing, bro? Newcastle fan in the building. 100 mil. Nah, hopefully it'll be 80 million, bro. Hopefully it'll be, yeah. 80 mil. Should be the deal. Where's my water gone? Oh, I see. We can hear you. Big up. Yo, Dow. Big up Dow in the building, bro. Oregon Goon. Big up to Dow. Hey, Rican's in the building. Big up Rican, man. Make sure you guys have something to Rican. E Ross or any of my moderators, if you can put some links in the chat for some channels. We've got Rican's channel. If you put that in the chat as well, help the guy out. He's a legend. He lives in Spain, supports Sevilla as well, Arsenal, of course, and Sevilla as well. Big up to Sevilla. It's a shame that you guys ain't got Alex anymore because he's free agent, isn't he? I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he's gonna stay around. But yeah, if you can put Rican's link in the chat. Anyone else who got a channel in the chat right now? No, I think that's everyone. Terrell, man. Yeah, I see you, Terrell. Big up, Terrell. If anyone could put Terrell's link and Rican's link in the chat, it'd really help them out, man. Yeah, bro, give me the image rights now. Bro, it's cooked. This market's cooked, bro. This market's cooked to you, Ross. 140 mil for Barcola. Jesus Christ. I need the image rights for the new streaming system, exactly. The French Madueke. What the hell, man? 10, bro. You're meant to be my guy, 10. How am I a fraud? What, bro? You're the fraud, man. You're the fraud. Nah, bless up, bro. Listen, that Giselle guy, he got a good record so far. And again, I know it's you know, you got to respect the level because you got the Austrian league with Salzburg. Fair play. He won 3 trophies at Salzburg in 2 seasons. In Saudi, though, I mean, what? He won the Asian Champions League back to back. The whole of Asia, right? So, yeah, he's I'm looking forward to see how he does you guys, man. But it's a huge step up. It's a German. Good luck with him, man. Good luck with him. I mean, you're one of those who wanted Eddie Howe gone as well, no? Or he had to like win you a trophy again, or like get you Champions League again, no? I appreciate the kind words, Eros, man. Bless up, bro. You're my guy. Bless up, bro. Dow as well. Big up Dow. Hope someone's been good, Dow, bro. Eddie Howe's F Newcastle. Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. I'm following you live from Sierra Leone. Big up Sierra Leone, man. Bless up everyone from there. Put it in again, Creo, bro. I must have missed it when all the frozen stuff was happening. All the shenanigans were happening. I know it's dragged on. It's dragged on, mate. It's dragged on. Oh yeah, yeah. Now, yeah, when we first had it, I remember flipping Gabriel, mate, balling out in the kit. Bruno G deal will be done. Hold on a minute. Didn't you say it was gonna be off in a minute, man? Bro, I swear, I remember your name. Hold on, bro. You said it wasn't happening. Now he changed his tune. Big up to you. Liverpool want Rayan. He's a baller with that Rayan as well. Yeah, exactly. He can't move now, can he? Because I think Barcelona was trying to look to sign him as well. Big up from Sierra Leone, Moses, man. I'm frustrated about the lack of summer transfers. I need Bruno G. Also need a right back. Konza, yeah, bro. Konza's going to be 60 million. I just don't think we're going to entertain it, bro. Bro, that movie, I watched that movie yesterday, 10. It was sick. It was sick, bro. Actually sick. Oh, looks like some guy don't like what we're saying. All right, mate. Apparently, I didn't realize the window is shut. This Arsenal fan base is embarrassing. We have won the league, but because the other kids has toys and we don't, you cry babies. All right, mate. Well, you can always click off, mate. You ain't got to be here. It's not even that as well. The fact that we've won the league, bro, we should be showing some ambition, my friend. All right? We need to be signing some top players. At the moment, we've signed Messi there and Zolis. No disrespect to Zolis, yeah. I actually don't. I said it. I don't mind the signing. Bruno G, really good signing, but we need to build on from this, my friend. So I also said we have a month left, but I feel like fans are just a bit on edge because what we've witnessed in the past windows in the summer. Like we can sign some odd good players here and there, but do we ever do what's required in most positions that we need? And I think a lot of fans are a bit on edge because of the Rodgers situation that happened as well, bro. So you can't really sit there and call us crybabies, man. I don't think anyone's being disrespectful, my friend, like you are right now. So let everyone have their opinions on the window. And if you don't like it, then jog on, mate. Spain won the World Cup. How Slacks and Philippines. Oh, bro. What do you mean fantastic 2 weeks, bro? That's your other nation. Philippines lose 4-1, bro. You should be vexed. You should be vexed, bro. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, man. Yeah, this is my #1 contributor. This guy every single day. This guy's making me a millionaire, bro. Big up to 10. Thank you for your contributions. He's my #1 fan. Guimarães, Rice, and Odegaard win us titles. Guimarães and Rice, full stop, bro, in the midfield together will be elite. If Odegaard can perform at this rate, we know he can. Then we can wrap up the this title real quick. Yeah, but Creo, it's a big if with Odegaard, man. It's a big if. 30 in this market. It's like for Martinelli as well. Martinelli, I want 60+ million for him. People say, "Oh, don't be silly." No, because look, bro, look at the players in this market. We splashed 52 million on Noni Madueke, for God's sake. So you telling me we can't get 60+ million for Martinelli? Bruno G will join Arsenal, yeah, 80 million, right? And that's from Sammy Mockbell as well. Han of Arsenal, Sammy Mockbell, all reporting it as well, man. Big up Terrell as well. That's my guy. Big up Terrell Gunner. Make sure you guys are subbing to him. I think my E. Ross, thank you for that, bro. I think he's put some links in for Recon and also Terrell's. Big up E. Ross. Thank you for that, bro. Big up for that, bro. Thank you very much. Make sure you guys are subbing to Terrell there as well. Thank you, bro. Facts. The fan base is embarrassing, but not for holding the club account, moving No, that's funny, man. That's actually funny. Clubs left, right are getting deals done with peddling PR. Spot on, bro. But don't worry, Doc, because you're gonna get called a crybaby. Apparently, when we say this, we're called crybabies, according to this JB guy. Ridiculous. Well, yeah, well said, man. 100 mil, nah, bro. It'll be hopefully 80 million. Yeah, we need to think like this, bro. We should have, we need to get this deal done ASAP. It's been dragging on for 5 weeks, hasn't it? Yeah, you'll be able to get it on your app, bro, for sure. But fans are, if you want to watch it officially from like Arsenal, fans have got to pay like I think it's a tenner to get all the games. Leon Bailey. Does he mean Leon Bailey? Where is Leon Bailey now? Nah, thank you. Honestly, really appreciate that, Eros, bro. And yeah, like I'm always like for future, bro. I'm thank you for asking as well, man. Really appreciate you. But yeah, for future, if any moderators in my chat, if you see anyone with channels, let's of course put their links in and help them out. And I know you guys do it anyway, but yeah, I appreciate you, man, for doing that as always. Leon Bailey from Villa. Nah, bro, come on. Really? You'd rather Leon Bailey, but the only play on the right wing. Where is he back at Villa? I thought they sold him to like Leverkusen. No, he came from Leverkusen. I thought they sold him somewhere. It's like Turkey or somewhere. Arsenal closing on Bruno G. Maybe we will get like the deal done then today, this evening, guys. Arsenal move closer to agree. Yeah, so 80 million, guys. 80 million. So it's very close, man. Very close. Maybe we'll get it officially today, hopefully. Let's see. Also say 265 bring Vinny. Yeah. Glenn, bro. Glenn with the sauces. Glenn Marsh Bomber, bro. Come on, Glenn. Glenn the ITK. How's it going? Samir fan. How you doing? Bomba. Hand of Arsenal bomba. The cherry one was beautiful, man. Do you know what? I'm talking in general, bro, like in the future, but yeah, true. That was with Nike, and obviously Adidas is Adidas, and we're gonna be with them for quite a while. But I did like some of our Nike shirts, bro. That white one we had in 2008, I think it was. That was really nice. Yeah, it probably is gonna be something like this, 75 plus 5. This made me laugh. This is the bomber. Arsenal finally meeting Newcastle asking price after a month of haggling and shopping at Greg's. Exactly, bro. We need shopping at Poundland as always. Shopping at Greg's and Poundland, bro. We need to shop at Selfridges, man. Not flipping Poundland. Better late than never. I said the meal deal section at Aldi. No, that's class. Yeah, the 91, beautiful kit, man. Beautiful. It'll be accepted, surely, right? Walk away. Oh, I don't know. Who'd you go and get then? If the worst came to the worst, and if they said no to this one, then, and if we did actually walk away, what other midfielder would you go and get? Because I think Bruno G is perfect, guys. He ticks all the boxes for me. Yo, Alf, long time, bro. Great to see you, man. Great to see you. Hope you've been keeping well, my friends. Big up to Alf in the building. Hope you've been having a great summer, bro. And looking forward to the new season as well, man. Big up Charlie. Yes, Charlie. Big up Charlie as well in the building, man. This guy's a legend. Yeah, needs to fix up, definitely. Lurking Luca. It is, yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. Now go and get Vinny Jr. We owe him MK Dons. Yes, Charlie. You mate, you tell him. Big up Peter. Good to see you, bro. I don't think I've seen you in here before, bro, but thank you for tuning in, bro. Welcome. Hope you're doing good. Can't lie, I don't like Bruno as a person. He's a shit house, isn't he? And you know what? Every time we played against Newcastle, it's always that one guy you didn't like playing against was Bruno G every single game. Because he's a shit house. But yeah, as you said, bro, he's talented and he definitely elevates us. He's meant to be a really good scout. Yeah, really good scout, bro. He was at Napoli. And he scouted some good players, man. I think he was a big part with Kvaratskhelia situation as well, to scout him from Georgia into Napoli. And compare that to when Arsenal went to, because Arsenal were looking at Kvaratskhelia, but Arsenal didn't want to go for Kvaratskhelia. They said he was too weak or something, or like he wasn't tall. I don't know what the actual reason was. It's around there, like Arsenal were turned off by Kvaratskhelia or some odd reason like that. And then, yeah, this bro, he's got a good track record. Kvaratskhelia, I think he scouted. I think he was a part of why. Obviously, Osherman came from Lille, but he was a big part why he got Osherman in as well. I'm pretty sure. I think was it it's either Hamsik or Mertens. I think it was who he scouted, because I think he's at Napoli for quite a few years. You know. So he is actually quite a good scout, to be fair. I see us being one of the top clubs in the world. I love the way our owners are moving since our new director came in. If we get Vinny Jr., all the people we're trying to sign. Yeah, bro, it'll be a huge, one of the biggest statements we've ever made. I think one of the biggest signings we've ever made. Like, obviously, we had the Ozils, and when that happened in 2014, and everyone, the hype around that was insane. Everyone was outside the stadium. That's when you didn't have any like proper Fabrizio shows. And I don't think Ornstein was too around back then. It was more Sky Sports running things over there, and that the hype of it was insane. But I think Vinny Jr. will be it's big if it'd be an all-timer in my opinion. Ozil was phenomenal. Aubameyang was very exciting, but yeah, I mean, Alexis was more underrated type of. I mean, Alexis was fantastic at Barcelona, but he wasn't. He was in the shadows because you had Messi, Iniestas, Busquets, you had Xavi's, you had Pedro, even like Pedro over there. Neymar. That was Neymar's first year when Sanchez was in his last year at Barca as well in 2014. So in terms of the hype of the signing, I think Vinny and the level that he's at now, and what it would do for not just but Premier League in general, it'd be one of the biggest we've ever signed. But it's a big if. Sean, that's my guy. Big up Sean in the building as well, bro. All right, your fellow player, Tomiyasu, yeah? He's gone to Palace, ain't he? On like a trial. Our ex-player, Tomiyasu. And obviously Sean's Japanese as well, so he knows his guy Tomiyasu for sure. But he's gone to Palace, hasn't he? On a trial for pre-season. From Kenya, big up from Kenya, bro. It'd be a great signing. It definitely would be, bro. Definitely would be, Charlie, man. Götze from Ajax, Mika Götze. I'll take Götze as well. He still reminds me a bit of Rosicky. Yeah, my guy, he's an Ajax fan. Michael, big up Michael if he's watching this. Good friend of mine, man. He was telling me a lot about Götze, that he is a very special player. But he also told me, Michael, because he watches a lot of the Belgium league as well. He was telling me that Zolis would do very good for us as well. So I've had a lot of good things about Götze. I'm surprised that he didn't get called up for the World Cup, Götze, as well, because he had a good year at Ajax. How's it going, man? How you doing, my friend? Thank you for tuning in. We have the money. Vinny Jr. ends up done at Real Madrid. Facts. Because this is what they've proved now, bro. This is exactly what they've proved, Sean. There's something into this with the Vinny Jr. thing, right? But we've also proved that we have the funds there. So there's actually no excuse really to go to other clubs now. And as you said, yeah, both of these clubs are knocking the door and give money that they can't refuse to some of their big players like Kenan Yildiz. Yildiz is a fantastic player. He didn't have a good World Cup, but did Turkey. The whole of Turkey was banned out, bro, were awful. But at Juventus, he's one of the main guys, which would be why they want a lot of money for him. But we had the money there. When Alvarez could still happen. He's a very good player. He will shock everyone. I see us retaining the Premier League, winning the champs. If we can bring Bruno, Vinny Jr., a couple of other players, that's got to be it now, man. That's got to be it. It's got to be upping these standards even more now. Now we've won this Premier League, fantastic. Finally got over the line. Let's go back to back. Big opportunity to go back to back as well. There's a lot of transition happening from many other teams. More Arsenal. Big up to you, bro. Make sure you guys are something to more Arsenal as well. Bruno G to Arsenal. Oh, did he mean 246 mil? That's ridiculous then, yeah. I think 150 for Vinny Jr. 140, 150. But we better not sell Ethan. Nah. I was saying this a bit earlier on, man. Sean, like, I'll loan him if he ain't going to get the game time. Adam Walton. Yeah, that's a good shout, to be fair. I know Bruno will come. Should be, bro. We're in the closing stages now, hopefully. So hopefully 80 million does it, and that should be that. Newcastle, the greatest of the Premier League. Multi-million company sent at cheap prices. Hey, how's it going, bro? Good to see you, my friend. Bruno's coming to Arsenal. I was positive. Vinny ain't coming to Arsenal. No chance. Bruno's going to be done deal. Everyone's saying Bruno can help Vinny make it. Agent Bruno, yeah? Yes, Hayden. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you, Hayden. Bro, because it's been like this for it's not new, bro. It's not new. All right, look at the names there. Look at the names there. Hamsik, baller. Cavani, baller. Cravadonna, one of the best in the world. Osherman, lethal striker. Kim Min-jae, decent, very good at Napoli. He was Bayern Munich. I think he's more a squad player, but yeah. Elmas as well. Elmas, the little Macedonian guy. Yeah, he's good. Koulibaly was quality at Napoli. Mertens, yeah. Yeah, see this. I'd definitely put my trust into this new scout, guys, from Napoli, yeah, because he definitely scouts. He's got a great track record. So, hey, big up Drew, bro. You lot have smashed it today. Thank you all so much, honestly. Yeah, as Drew says, man, really appreciate it. Like, you guys always smash the likes. Thanks for the comments as well, guys. Honestly, it means so much as well. They always do some beautiful kits, and where they play as well is incredible, man. Like, obviously, it's Venice, right? So their stadium, a bit like Como, actually. Like, you look outside of the stadium and you got the lake, but like when you play at Venice, yeah, the atmosphere is brilliant. And you look outside, you see all the boats. Obviously, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, and yeah, they do some great kits as well. Gyökeres, bro, I'll be keeping Gyökeres, yeah. And I know that's not your question that you're asking, but I'll be keeping Gyökeres, bro, honestly. And I'll still get Alvarez. Like, I still, if it's gonna be there, if you don't go to Barcelona, I'll still go and sign Alvarez and put the money down. But I'd keep Gyökeres, bro. Because I hear what people say with Gyökeres. Like, he ain't pleasing on the eye. He doesn't quite clearly. He struggled to fit how Arteta wants to play. But he was still our top goal scorer last season, and in an attack that was toothless as well. That was one of our weakest positions weakest areas last season was our whole attack. Players like Saka, Madueke, players like, I mean, Trossard had some really good moments, but he wasn't consistent week in, week out. He had some great goals, Trossard. Martinelli scored 1 goal in the Premier League. Enough said with that. And then you had, Gyökeres, who scored 21 goals in a system that didn't suit him and scored in some big games. In the Champions League, looked really, really good as well. Was a big part why we got to the final, in my opinion. Big part why we won the league as well. It looked like towards the end of that season as well with Gyökeres, he looked sharper. He looked more quick. He was taking a lot more responsibility. Compared to the start of the season, I think Gyökeres was getting brushed off the ball too many times at the start of the season, right? He wasn't using his body enough. Compare that to the second half of the season. He's using his body a lot more. He looks a lot more quicker. He's making runs out wide. He's taking that responsibility. I feel like when he first came into Arsenal, it was like he thought everything was going to fall into place for him. Everyone was going to like play to his strengths, and we wasn't doing that. But second half of the season, especially like we had Eze and even Trossard as well, they had really good link up with Gyökeres, I thought. So I think he's going to get better, bro. And I wouldn't be getting... And I personally think it looks silly on Berta that this is your guy, Berta. Let's be honest with it. A lot of people wanted Sesko. Arteta, this is the key here. Arteta wanted Sesko over Gyökeres, quite clearly, right? Of course, the manager has the say in parts of it, but quite clearly, it's down to Berta, who wanted when he was Atleti director, Berta wanted Gyökeres at Atletico Madrid, right? Berta pushed for the move. Gyökeres pushed for the move as well. So did Berta. He put in the strings behind the deal. He wanted Gyökeres, right? So to set him in, to tell your top goal scorer last season, in his first season, I think would look silly on him personally. Like, this is your guy, Berta. You're going to get rid of him in one season? Crazy. So I'll be keeping Gyökeres and I'll be signing Alvarez on top. And then hopefully try and Arteta can tweak it where we can play them both together. Play Alvarez in behind Gyökeres, play them both at top maybe. Agent Gabriel, man. Look, we got a lot of Brazilians as well. So Agent Gabriel, bro. Martinelli, if he's still set, well, I don't think Martinelli will convince him because he'll probably be the one going out the door if we sign Vinny Jr. But definitely big Gabby, bro. Tiny Wisdom, how you doing, bro? Thank you for tuning in. Good to see you, my friend. We should drop Zubi, or I don't know about selling him, bro. Definitely drop. Well, for me, I think this Zubi Finn, he's a good player, but I think it will free up how many games. Look how many games he played last season, guys. He played too much, and you could tell that played a big effect on him. The second half of the season, he looked ran down. He looked worn out, didn't he? We didn't have any other cover there apart from Norgard, and then obviously Skelly came in for a few games, looked really good. But signing Bruno G will free up Zubimendi. It will not give that injury concern, that injury risk that we had before with Zubimendi, right? Did he get injured last season? He may have missed a few games, but the point is there's a big risk because he played a lot of football and he got run down and he looked worn out. So I wouldn't be selling him. I think he's a good player. What he's got to work on, though, is in some of the big games, you saw last season, he was too calm on the ball, if that makes sense. Or he took too long on the ball. Because you look at Man United game, you look at Tottenham game, you looked at even at Anfield, and when he got away with it, he was at times took too long on the ball and he got caught out for it. If he works on that, I think I've always rated Zubi. I think he's been a good first season. But, you know, you just need Bruno G in there to free up the minutes, man, because there's always that risk. So I wouldn't be selling him at all. New to the channel. Thank you, bro. Just seen a post saying Real Madrid wants to sign a pure striker. And Mbappe could move to the... Yeah, potentially, man. Potentially. I've just seen as well, Sammy Motbell, very reliable. He's saying that Arsenal are aiming to agree a deal for Bruno G in the coming days. So it's getting very close, man. Very close. 80 million is the deal. In a few days, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Finally, we're getting there. We are getting there, guys. Finally. But yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of people say this. Going back to your comment, bro, about Mbappe coming back to play left wing. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a big couple of days with a contract situation, bro. I can see exactly, bro. Exactly. I just got a feeling that he's gonna get better, bro. You know, so that's why I'll keep him and sign Alvarez as well. Do you mean Porto? I've not seen their new kits yet. They always do good kits though. Tommy was a good player, bro. Like, the thing with Tommy, yeah, again, it's just the injuries, bro. It was just, I remember when we played against Southampton a few years ago, right? And he came back from injury, and it was like a game. Everyone's like, oh, Tommy's back. 5 minutes, he got injured again, and then he was out again. But Tommy, when he's fully fit, he was such a good player, bro. Like, I remember when he played left back against Salah, bro. Salah couldn't stand a chance against him. Tommy was a really good player, but it's just flipping made of glass. It's a problem. You must be Newcastle, right? Bro, obviously, I understand it must be frustrating for you because he's your captain, big player, but I think it's going to be done, bro. He's going to be an Arsenal player. Yoke's had the best debut season. Yeah, pretty much he did, right? He did. Yeah, he had the best debut season from an Arsenal signing since Alexis. Top goal scorer that led us to the Premier League title and Champions League final. I don't really want Barcola, personally. I rate Barcola, but, well, the thing for Barcola is just output. I think, look, he's rapid, all the technical ability and all this, but it's just his output, in my opinion. It's the end product at times. He had a great, I thought he had a good World Cup, Barcola. He scored some big goals, look sharp, but every time I've seen him elsewhere when he plays for PSG, the only thing I look at him with Barcola, and for 140 million, bro, I don't rate him all that highly, in terms of that fee and in terms of, I think, look, he's decent, but I don't know, man. Like, there's, bro, Vinny Jr. It's Vinny Jr., isn't it, bro? It's Vinny Jr. Here we go soon. Oakers won't score as many next season. I don't know, man. I feel if you get some new attackers in as well with him, hopefully that will give him a lot more service as well. And then he can get a few more goals. Yeah, we'll be saying that soon as well. Big Gabby, Agent Big Gabby, bro. Yeah, exactly, Hayden. And that's another thing as well. You got to think, like, surely Arteta should be tweaking his system now, bro. Like, we've won the league. Now we can tweak it a little bit, hopefully. And we can play a bit more free-flowing. Bruno is done. Hey, Hayden's got his sources, that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I mean, they got Giselle, don't they, now? Matthias Giselle from Saudi. He's actually a good manager, actually, but want Vinny in our team? Of course we do. After Bruno G, he turns and becomes agent. Yeah, Bruno G comes in. Agent Bruno G gets Vinny over the line. The Samba boys. Let's go, man. Yeah. And could one of the reasons why Eddie Howe left because of the Bruno thing, maybe? The only one feeding Alvarez and Yok swap rumors to the media is Arteta. Man lost the Yok because exposes Arteta inferior Thailand ID and rigid tactics. Nothing Burger Yok is here to stay. Thank God as well, bro. Big up to DG2, man. How you doing, bro? Big up to Gunnar in the chat. We need to sign Oshman. Yeah, Oshman's a gunman, bro. He is a gunman. I always like, bro, when he's at Napoli, he's elite at Napoli. But then he went. Then look, he goes to Galatasaray, yeah, and he's still scoring goals for fun, isn't he, Oshman? I've always rated Oshman. I think he's a gunman, bro. Gunman striker. Yeah, bro. We need to be seeing that again, Drew. We need to be seeing that again. We're on the beach. We're on the beach. We're on the beach. Where did we reject us, bro? Where's that been confirmed? It's Hope That Kills, I know, but where's that been bro? Where's that been confirmed? When he's on his way. Yeah, exactly. Hayden, you need to ask this guy, where's he getting this from, bro? He's just guessing. Yokas to stay in, Oshman and Alvarez. Yeah, exactly. Get rid of Gabby Jesus. Either one of Osimhen or Alvarez, yeah. And then you've been off Jesus, yeah. His knees are done. Oh, Portofino. Yeah. Because I didn't read your. All I saw was Porto in it, bro. But yeah, Porto. Yeah. That's my bad. That's bad for me as well, bro. That's poor for me. He goes from Tommy Cafu. yeah, bro. Tommy Cafu, man. When he was fully fit, Tommy Cafu. But then when he's injured, it's Tommy Yasu, bro. Oh, bro. It's too late to go back up now. Are we getting Vinny? As I said, bro, it's hope that kills at the moment. But I think it's all going to depend on the contract situation, to be honest, bro. If he becomes available, we have the money there. We need to put the offer down, get Vinny in, bro. Enjoy. You know what? Enjoy's a good player. But he could end up. I don't know if you've seen it, DG. He could end up at Saudi. A lot of Saudi teams are looking to sign him, and are very close to signing him as well, actually. But I have actually rated. Yeah, Enjoy has always been a good player, man. Really good player at Everton. I think Madrid should sell Vini Jr. this season. Next season, if City doesn't maintain their form. Sorry. Did I read that right? Yeah, I think Madrid should sell Vini Jr. This season, and then next season, if City doesn't maintain their form, going for Haaland before he goes to Barcelona. I hear that. I feel like if City go again without winning the league, maybe. Even though the thing with City, they won the double last season as well, didn't they? So even though we won the league, they still keep winning trophies. City. Will they do it with Enzo? We'll have to see. But yeah. How long will Haaland stay at Man City? That's the question, man, as well. Because there'll be some. There's always those talks here and there about Haaland, but you must be a Newcastle fan. He's your captain. I think it's going to be done. Just break it to him. Kindly, I respect it. Yeah, man. Look, big up the Newcastle fan in the chat, man. I don't want nothing against Newcastle. Big up to them. So, but he's coming to Arsenal, bro. He's coming to Arsenal. We want Bradley Barcola. He'll probably got Liverpool, bro. Vinny ain't coming. Sorry, we've got Bruno. Solis and left wing will supply a yacht for goals. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what? It's why, again, F. Rodgers now that he's gone to Chelsea, but it's why I wanted Rodgers playing number 10 if we were to go and sign him, man. Because Rodgers I feel like Rodgers could have really worked with Gyökeres, but as well it is. Obviously, he's gone to Chelsea, ain't he? Bruno and Rice could be sick together, by the way. Like, sick. They could proper those two together, man. Bruno and Rice will be amazing, you know. We got Cats in Fletch, my guy. Make sure you guys something to Fletch as well. Fletch Liverpool fan as well. So, what do you reckon about Barcola, bro? Bruno news at the moment is, well, at the start we were saying that is, getting very close, bro. And then there's been some new news, Andrew, with the Arsenal, £80 million is going to be the price tag, it looks like. Arsenal have are very close in agreeing a deal, £80 million. Something Mottbell was saying it. Hand of Arsenal said it as well. So a lot of people were saying that 80 million could cut it. It's all on Newcastle to obviously, to agree with this fee. And then potentially tonight, it could be done, or by the weekend, surely, guys, it should be wrapped up. Surely after the game where we played against Girona, it should be done, bro. Surely. Hopefully, man. Hopefully it is. I am doing, yeah. I'm doing all the preseason games, bro. We'll be here. So if anyone wants to watch it for free, then I'll have a link in the chat where you guys can watch it. For free, man. So instead of paying 10 quids, of course, if you pay 10 quid, you're going to get all in normal time, and you're going to get all, you can watch it on Arsenal, yeah. But if you want to watch it for free, then I'll have a link in the chat where you can watch it, guys. And it's what I'm going to be using as well, so it's completely reliable. Hey, bro, I told you, Hayden, I give you your credit, bro. You know, listen, people should listen to Hayden, man. Hayden knows ball, mate. Yeah. Hey, Hayden's got his sources. Hayden is the ITK, guys. He's the ITK. Hayden's a proper ITK. None of these fake ones. Yeah, he's a proper one. Yeah, bro. With the Isaac stuff, right? Fletch. Yeah. Eventually, look, you paid the money, didn't you? And Isaac pushed for the move, and obviously Bruno really wants Arsenal as well. So definitely, bro. I think it's gonna happen. Sorry, what squad is Bruno? How do you mean, bro? Big up to Seamus. Vinny or Enjoy left win. We've been missing. We have, bro. Too many years now. A quality left winner. Tommy went to Ajax, didn't he? He went to Ajax and then he went to now he's at Palace on a trial. Yeah, nah, Drew. Nobody should be comparing Gyökeres to Lee's absolute legends, bro. You know, any player in this day and age now, they're not even compared to them. They shouldn't be compared to them, should they, bro? Bergkamp was. Do you know what? I hear a lot of Arsenal fans say Bergkamp was our best ever player, but I still think it's Henry personally. I kind of hear it though, to be honest with you. Like Bergkamp, fucking hell, bro. See, I'm 07. I was born in 07, guys. So I never actually got the opportunity to watch them live. I saw Henry when he came back in 2012. When I was about 4 years old, I think. Like 5 years old, wherever I was. But that's the only time I got to see Henry. So I never got to see like Anelka, because Anelka left in 2000, didn't he, to Madrid. And then obviously, yeah, Ian Wright was machine, weren't he, up front? Then Bergkamp, bro, yeah. They should not be compared to anyone in this day, bro, because they was one of a kind. Big up Villa boys, bro. Good to see you, Madu. Thoughts on the WSL? We got a tough October. Arsenal got Man United, Man City, Chelsea in 3 games in a row. That's gonna be very difficult for us, but I'm excited, man. Our first game's not until September, but yeah, I'm really, really excited, bro. Really excited for the women this season as well. I feel like we're gonna win it the WSL this season. Oh, going to Como away in Champions League now would be brilliant, man. I really hope we get them in the league phase or something away from home, because that would be incredible, man. Says Fabregas as well. Done wonders with that team. They've been back financially, but still, to take them from the second division to where he is now, incredible manager, says Fabregas. And the job that he's on is fantastic with them. 2002 against Newcastle, yeah. You know the story I always remember with Bergkamp is he never liked to fly, did he? He was scared of flying, wasn't he, Dennis Bergkamp? We signed Zubi to close the gap to the PSG midfield, and he can bench for an 18-year-old. He can't be tired after half a season. I hear you, bro, but at the same time, I think who else would we have like to replace him in the second half of the season, bro? Because Ante Ebeli played Norgard, and he only started playing Lewis Skelly the last couple of games of the season, didn't he? Like the last half of the season, whatever it was. So now with Bruno G in there, we're going to get a fully fit Zubimendi, and we ain't got to worry about him getting run down to the ground. No, I don't think it'd be sold. No chance, bro. No chance. Imagine, bro. Luis Figo 2.0. Yeah, imagine that, bro. Yes, Andrew, I've been keeping my friends. Big up to you, bro. Reckon we get both, Vinny. Oh, imagine, bro. Bruno G is definitely, yeah. Could be done by Sunday, yeah? Like, done deal. Like, we get like the here we goes and all the team confirm it by Sunday, or potentially, bro. Yeah, potentially. Wait, is it 15 quid they're charging? That's crazy. Yeah, bro. Giselle's, as I said a bit earlier on, he's got a great record so far, don't he? And he's still quite young, isn't he, as a manager? But he was at Salzburg. He was at Saudi as well, and he won back-to-back Champions Leagues at Saudi in the whole of Asia, didn't he, Sean? Yes, mate. Yes. You lot are funny, man. Yeah, I think you'll probably get Barcola because, again, he's no one that he ain't signed a new deal with PSG, and he's pushing for the move as well to Liverpool, isn't he? Bruno G should be happening, guys. Bruno G should be happening. Giselle's a top manager. I'm excited for him just to see what he does in the Prem, man, with Newcastle. I think he deserves this opportunity as well. To a 5K run celebration. Do you know what? If we were to sign Vinny Jr., as I said, it's a big if, yeah. You know how Ozil was so hyped up? This would be mad. Like, I honestly think, you know how when we won the league, everyone like was around the stadium. I think it could be similar. Not as many people, obviously, but I think people will definitely go and there'll probably be a few celebrations for sure. I think it'd be oh my God. Jesus Christ, man. That is mad. Drew always comes out with, bro, he always has something up his sleeve, man. I'm telling you. Drew always, bro, this guy never fails to make me laugh, bro. Never fails to make me, bro, this guy every time. He always has something, man. Quality. But, Bergkamp, bro. Dennis, man. Yeah. It's a shame, man. Yeah, you did, bro. You did. Back in February, you're telling me, yeah. Aren't you looking at striker? Interesting. They have Mbappe, but Mbappe can go on the left wing. Oh, that's a great question, man. That's a great question. My first signing as an Arsenal fan. That's a great question, man. Honestly, when I really, because my first game was when I was about 4. That's 2012. So the first real signing I remember growing up was Ozil, you know. And Ozil in 2014. That's the one I really remember, and then the hype around that. And then Alexis as well. It's why his shirt's still up there, bro. Alexis was one of the reasons why I fell in love with this football club, man. But yeah, you also was Paul Merson. Yeah, man. Big up Paul Merson. That's a good question, though. Exactly, bro. He played over 40 games. And someone like Declan Rice, for example, someone who said it. I was on Rory's channel, Rory's podcast. Big up to Rory, yeah. He was in the chat earlier. Not the other Rory guy, the Red RD, yeah. Not the Rory guy who's seen his Odegaard in the shower. Not him. The Red RD. He's been a great channel over there, yeah. But he was saying, who said it? Someone said Rice had more minutes than Chelsea played last season. I don't know how. It wouldn't surprise me if it's true. But someone said Declan Rice had more minutes played than what Chelsea played last season as a club. How can you have more minutes than a club played together? That's ridiculous. I was like, nah, I don't believe it. But it probably is true because he played it week in, week out, man. Yeah, even Rice as well, bro. Bergkamp then not taking trains and coaches. That's class, man. Overmars, yeah. Overmars was a really good player, man. Overmars as well for Eros. Look, 6 million for Overmars. Now, bro, it's crazy how time changes, man. I reckon it's this weekend, man. I reckon it's this weekend. Yeah, 2007, bro. 2007. Yeah, bro. Nah, man, nah. 94? Nah, bro. Big up to you though, Andrew, mate. Yeah, Drew, that's a brilliant appointment, bro. Brilliant appointment for Klopp. Like, I kind of was looking at it thinking, yeah, because like realistic for him to go to you guys when Nagelsmann's left, because obviously he's the Leipzig director of all the Leipzig teams. No, not the Leipzig. Yeah, he was the director of Leipzig, but all the Red Bull teams as well. So he already had that thing with Germany connection with, because he was director of Leipzig, of like Red Bull. So he already was overlooking Leipzig and things like this. Yeah. So, and obviously him being from there as well, and obviously managing Dortmund as well, didn't he? He was made his name obviously at Dortmund, and then Liverpool as well, as we know, was incredible. So I think it's a really good appointment, bro. Tonali, he's meant to be our first choice midfielder, or first target as well, apparently. Why are they considering trying to? I just remembered this. Yeah, that Garcia guy went to Fulham. Are they trying to? It depends what type of striker are they looking at. Are they looking at like a top? Because if they're looking at like a proper name that, I don't know, I'm just throwing this out there. Someone like Osherman, for example, yeah. Then you're thinking Mbappe's going left wing. If they're looking at like a young striker, is it to replace that Garcia guy maybe? Because Garcia, he went to Fulham. I don't know if that was a permanent deal actually, but yeah. Just checking. Was it a permanent deal, Garcia, or was it? No, that's it. Yeah. 40 million fee. So maybe they're looking at it just to replace him, maybe. If it's a top striker, then maybe Mbappe goes left wing. That could open the door up. The real and true Vieira. None of this teabag from Prison Break, bro. Teabag, bro. Yeah, not this Fabio Vieira guy, bro. Yeah, Vieira, bro. What a beast. What a beast. What a captain. Oh, Seedorf as well. Yeah, that's the thing. Back in the day, you had Seedorf at, like, in Milan, bro. That Milan team back in the day was mental, by the way. The players that they had was insane, bro. Insane. Seedorf as well. What a guy. Again, I'm a bit young. Like, I didn't get to see all these quality players, man. And then compare it to, like, you don't get these players nowadays. I'm sorry, like, there's some good players like Yamals and Kvaratskhelia, and you got a few good like Haalands and Mbappe's, but bro, the names that you can list back in the day, even when I was like watching Hazards and Alexis and Prime Neymar, for example, I don't feel like you get those type of players anymore, you know? Bro, Prison Break's the best TV show in my opinion of all time. Yeah, the best of all time. One of my favorites. I love that show, man. But bro, he literally teabagged from Prison Break, man. Yeah, Inter as well. Inter and yeah, both. That's when Italian football was up here, bro. Nobody wanted to mess with the Italian teams back then. Now compare it right now. Mystic Drew back again, bro. We need the predictions again because Drew got quite a few right last season as well when Arsenal played. So we need them back again, bro. Come on for this new season. But anyway, guys, I think that will be a wrap today. We've done over 2 hours. Thank you all so much. Yeah, big up for 160 likes. You lot have been amazing today. Thank you all so much, people. Really appreciate it. Look, we may be back if we get some big done deal news. If the deal gets officially done today, it's very, very close, guys. So yeah, if it does get done, then yeah, we will be live again. Keep you guys updated. Hopefully, it will be done by this weekend as well, people. But yeah, no, bless everybody, man. Thank you all so much for watching today. It's been an absolute pleasure with you guys. Thank you for the likes as well. Just gonna quickly check if anyone's live right now that we can send you guys over to as well. Anyone live? Anyone live? Anyone live? Let's see. Let me know, guys. Is anyone live that you know? That we can send you guys over to next. Let's see. Yeah, big up Doc, man. Big up to you, Doc. Ross, that's my guy as well, bro. Come on, Ross, the boss. Glenn, bro, you're the legend, bro. Come on, big up yourself, bro, every time. Drew as well. You too, my friend, mate. You too as well. But yeah. Hold on. Yeah, wait, this is a good question. Which team of recent era has been the most shocking Champions League winner? Porto with Mourinho, right? Yeah. Porto with Mourinho was sick. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of other teams in the recent era. Champions League winners. Mourinho did wonders, didn't he? He actually did wonders with Inter as well. Dan Potts is live as well. I don't know who this guy is. Football Cranage. Don't know who that is. Big up Jordan in the chat as well. Jordan, how you been keeping, bro? How you been keeping, Jordan? You been good? Man like Jordan Purchell. Ah, deluded. Do we do deluded? Wait, let me see if I can actually raid him though. If I can actually let me do it. Hold on. Let's have a look. If my YouTube's gonna work today. Yeah, 2010 Inter, bro. That's the thing with Jose, bro. Jose was so good. Now he's gone back to Real Madrid. I wonder how he's gonna do back at Real Madrid. But Jose, I know a lot of Arsenal fans can't stand Jose because of what he said about Wenger and things like this, and we had that rivalry there. But Jose is one of a kind, isn't he? So maybe he's finished now, but we'll see what he does at Real Madrid with some new players as well. Dan Potts is live as well. Right, let me see if it comes up on my redirect thing though, man. Let me see. Search. The only one I can see is deluded. So I'll go to deluded. Type into deluded chat. Josh TG or True Guna Raid. So he knows this from us. But yeah, what's he doing? He's doing a bit about Bruno G on there as well. So yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, people. Hopefully we'll be back soon with some big, great, exciting news that has been done. Have a great rest.